r/DeadBedrooms. Sasha_genius says, expectations of monogamy. I hope that this question sounds as sincerely curious as I am. For the line spouses/partners in long-term DBs, let's say more than a year of having sex less than 12 times/year, do you still expect sexual monogamy? If so, why? Dice Gray says, it seems strange to insist on being the sole provider of something you do not provide. Majitomom says, my LLM partner asked what he could do to make me stay. IHLF told him that we would have to open up our relationship. He refused and I told him it was done. Angel Warrior 911 says, we both believe that sex is something near sacred that is to be reserved for only us as a married couple. Yes, I'm the lines, but we both expect monogamy for that reason. It was part of our vows and our commitment. I'm not ignorant though. I know my spouse has needs. I guess I'll be honest in saying that fear they would be tempted to look elsewhere was part, though not all, of my motivation to want to fix things. And I do want to fix things so that we will be more evenly matched and mutually satisfied, since we are each other's only outlet for sex. But let me be clear, this is not just out of fear or obligation, but for myself. I want a more meaningful, fulfilling sex life with my spouse. Listinson9 says, personally, I'm lines and a big advocate of polyamory. But I can understand why some wouldn't want that. What if you get pregnant/get your affair partner pregnant? That's a whole lot of shit to deal with for a person who's not benefiting from the deal at all. How much time/money/effort is going to be spent on affair partners? My partner sees our kids for about 2 hours each day, more on weekends. How much of that time can you cut before he doesn't seem like dad anymore? In a family where money is tight, spending money on partners to have sex feels pretty insulting to the partner skipping Starbucks and canceling Netflix to save. What if you fall in love and want to be with the other person instead? Perhaps selfish, but it's a reasonable fear emo. Will the relationship be open on both sides? Often the lines has reasons they don't want. r/DeadBedrooms. Ineminamu says, sexless relationship. My husband won't frick with me anymore, feeling lost and alone in my marriage. 35 meters here, married to a 28 meters for 7 years. We used to have an active and fulfilling sex life, but lately, my husband has lost all interest. We've tried talking and communicating, but he just isn't into it anymore. Instead, he spends his time watching porn and jerking off. I feel so unwanted and frustrated. I know I'm not alone in this experience, and I'm reaching out to the community to see if anyone else is going through something similar. How have you coped with a lack of physical intimacy in your relationship? Any advice or support would be greatly appreciated. That's Ginamaki Mark says, only if he owns a reason for his loss of desire for you can there be hope. His refusal to own up leaves you playing a guessing game. 1. That has no end. Frick that. Direct all efforts at forcing truthful conversation, or end it. OK Assumption 1588 says, I'm in the same situation. 5 years sexless marriage. It's not just that it's sexless, but lack of intimacy, connection, and communication. We try things a few times a year, but she just lays without any emotion. It's not sex, it's, frick, I'm a warm hole. Tanith says, it will only improve if he addresses his porn addiction. r/DeadBedrooms. Thudicum says, quick synopsis. She doesn't find him sexually attractive because he is angry all the time. He is angry all the time because she doesn't find him sexually attractive. The end. Let's get Penizzy says, Other HLM. I'd say that him should try channeling some of that anger into going to the gym, eating better, and trying other ways to make himself sexually attractive. If that doesn't work, redirect the anger into something more productive like figuring out how to leave. Unwe Black Belt says, my spouse can only see my anger. After 2 decades of lies and rejection, she chooses to see the 10% of me that is angry, while ignoring the 90% that is heartbroken. The moment I express any anger, then she's the victim and takes no responsibility for her part in the problems. It's an easy cop-out. Psych_Yak says, the anger thing is interesting, because anger is usually an emotion associated with justice. One gets angry when they see something unfair happen to someone. But how do you apply fairness to sexual attraction? People are attracted to what they're attracted to. They can't really change that, can they? Rocketman 888 says, the easiest person you will find to change in this world is going to be yourself. Trust me, start there and save yourself a lot of grief, cause I didn't until just recently. I'm going to be 50 this year, so I got experience. r/DeadBedrooms. Tricky_@3527 says, I'm tired. Last night, when he finally came to bed, I kissed him a few times. Just showing some affection. After a couple, he declared he was tired. We share short kisses all the time, but I deeply crave something with a little more passion. I think he avoids it because he doesn't want to get turned on. 2 minutes Unsput says, I know this feeling. You offer a few kisses, open lips, a little tongue, then your partner puckers and shuts it down with tiredness, headache, or some other convenient romance killer. Roll over and sleep back to back. Been years since we've shared a bed though, so this is from memory. Sorry you have this problem. It sucks. Brillo Pad says, can relate with that one for sure. Kisses aren't the same, since she figured out she gets turned on when we kiss properly. She's done this with everything I used to do to turn her on. As soon as it's recognized, she shuts it down completely now. She even told me last time we had the chat that I'm trying to change her. Well, no, I won't be old you. You already did the changing. Xid7 says, maybe do the same, but earlier in the day, when tiredness shouldn't be as much of a problem. r/DeadBedrooms. Iskimakisses1444 says, husband posts nice post about my on Facebook for 8th anniversary, but says nothing in person. I'm at a loss. Is a relationship for everyone else? Or was I supposed to read the message and feel the love I don't feel in person? DB_thinker says, social media performance behavior is a plague. My ex-Barima says, did you say anything to him about your anniversary? How did he respond, if you did? Bis My Tribe says, hasn't said anything yet. When you're in a DB, too lazy to stalk, but you say you're LLFH, things like anniversaries can get really messy. I really didn't like it many years. Listinson9 says, my partner does this sometimes. It's about vulnerability. I think it would be really hard for him to be that real in person, so he posts it online and waits for me to read it. I actually think it's kind of adorable. Samilicious78 says, for context, what time is it where you are? If this is early on in the day, he might actually have something planned for you later on. Have y'all been up for just a little bit, or is it at the end of the day now, etc.? Don't write it off just yet. Gingerfraliz says, that's Seth. I'm so sorry. r/DeadBedrooms. Alphaean says, did anyone else get Ed from Dead Bedroom? We've had sex issues for about 3 months. It's been the cause of many arguments, and for the last month or so I haven't had a good quality erection very often, and I struggle to get even a bad one with porn/solo play. I do still get morning wood every now and then, but that's starting to dwindle a little. The dead bedroom is excruciating on me, and she does try, but I don't know why she doesn't seem fey into it when we do, and I'm just not sure why I can't even get it up to porn anymore. Thea happened to me once before, but that was due to overtraining, and the many other penis owners have a similar experience. JSNTFS says, I did have some issues. A crappy sex life led to me using too much porn and masturbating too much, which in turn led to some ed issues. Fortunately, getting out and cutting back a lot on porn solved my problems. Mike Ead says, there could be a physical component, but I wonder if there is a mention/emotional component where the rejections have left you with unresolved feelings. It's been a long time for me, but the last 2 times, while fully aroused, I couldn't orgasm because of unresolved feelings weighing heavy in my head/heart. Alphaean says, the worst part is I never had erection issues this long, and it's really getting to me. I'm in the cardiologist's next week and I'll ask about it. No heart issues, just a routine checkup, but now I can't tell if my hormones are it up, if I do actually have heart issues, or if sex has just become this mental cluster field that's stopping me from getting hard. Before, when we wouldn't have sex, I'd watch porn and wank and it'd be fine, but now we are making a half-hearted attempt. I just can't. If I really focus, I can get a soft erection long enough to come, but no more aging throbbing erections. It's really pushing me to a decline. I just wanna I'm bad and everything feels in the way of that. Meaned my pelvic floor says, r/pelvic floor might have some answers. I'm a big fan of pelvic floor physical therapy. Life changing for me. That's all for this video. Was it good? I know not, for I'm a robot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. This video is the product of an automated process.